Just watch that.
I'm trying.
And move it
It's hard to do that and drive.
You're not driving!
But I have to watch you drive, so we're safe.
Alright. So, well, we're on our way to go get a new family member.
We are.
But we can't talk about it.
It's top secret.
So there's 2 videos up so far. I'm still working on the Grand Cayman video.
Look at this crazy road we're driving on. It's not my fault. We are. It's called the W road for a reason. Look at it. Okay, I'll do my best. We're gonna make everyone car sick. And not only that, but now there's people.
Day in the life.
Okay, so vacation.
So I'm still working on the Grand Cayman video, but the video of like us going to, getting to the ship and going to like Fort Lauderdale and stuff, and then in Jamaica is up. So, let's talk overall. What do you think about the ship?
I was impressed. I liked it. I thought it was pretty. I liked the art style that they had everywhere and the murals. And it was easy to navigate too. It was easier to figure out than some of the other ones we've been on. With the Dream.
Well, the Dream was a lot bigger.
Yeah, that's true.
Could you tell that it was much smaller?
No, I really couldn't. And it had 2 pools. I think the Dream only has 1, doesn't it?
I think there was one in the back.
Okay.
I just don't think we ever went back there.
I liked it. It felt like a perfect size for a cruise ship.
It's crazy because like we've looked at stuff about like the Royal Caribbean ships and like how big they are, and just from like being on Carnival's larger ships for 7 days and 5 days, and you don't have enough time to do everything. And like as big as these Royal Caribbean ships are, like you'd need to have like a 2-week cruise to do everything on these boats. It's just absolutely insane. Cause we didn't even go to. Did you go to comedy one night?
Yeah, I went to comedy twice.
See, I didn't go to comedy because when you wanted to go to comedy, and I went to the show. We separated. Yeah, so we didn't even get to do anything. We did no like late night club or anything like that. We weren't out late enough for that. No. But we have another chance in October. We're going on the Vista for 8 days, so maybe we'll have more time to do more stuff.
I'm excited about that boat.
Yeah, me too. But the Conquest, so on the Dream, it didn't have like the upgrades yet. So it didn't have the guys' burgers. It didn't have the. It
had the blue iguana and red rum frog.
Yeah, the bars on deck, but it didn't have
alchemy.
It
didn't have alchemy.
The cantina thing, the taco bar, like
or the barbecue.
Pizza was there. No, well, it did have barbecue. It had a barbecue outside of the.
Under our room.
No, yeah, where it was on the opposite side of the ship, but where they did trivia, I forget what that was called, the lounge, some kind of lounge, but it was right in the middle of the ship, and outside was barbecue. This one had barbecue up above the buffet on the 10th deck,
where the pasta is on the Dream.
Yeah, so yeah, there's Italian pasta stuff up there on the Dream. So what did it? So the Conquest had, you said, the alchemy, the
Guy's Burger
stuff that the Conquest had that the Dream didn't. Guy's Burger Bar, burger joint, which was really good. I think we went there almost every day.
They have sushi,
which you have to pay for. I know there's like online. There's like a little dollar sign next to it, but it's easy to miss. Like if you're looking on Carnival's website, it's easy to miss. But it is, because I didn't even know. I just was like, oh, sushi, okay, cool. But it is pay. It is extra. Same thing with the fish, the seafood shack on the back of the boat. It's extra too.
They
Oh, it's Chef's Table. We did Chef's Table on the Dream, and it was like down in the galley, which was super cool. But on the Conquest, there's a room next to the front dining room where they have it set up for Chef's Table. It's like a fancy little dining room. And then I guess they take you on the tour of the galley and everything too. But I liked eating in the galley.
It was neat. You got to see everybody working.
Yeah.
And how they reacted to the head guy. It was really cool.
Yeah. They did a balloon drop where like you put your name in a balloon and then they draw from the names to give away
They
stuff.
pop a balloon, yeah.
I don't know that we ever figured out what they were giving away.
They said a gift basket and cruise, like stuff towards your future cruises.
Oh, okay. So there was 8 of us total. So we were split up a lot of the times. And one time we split up because you guys wanted to do trivia. It was Harry Potter trivia.
Of course, yes.
And you guys wanted to do trivia, and I went to get a free piece of art at the art auction.
And he stayed for 3 hours?
Yeah, that was a lot longer than I anticipated.
You didn't have to stay. You were having fun.
Yeah, no, it was super fun. Like, they're like, oh, come to the art auction and you get a free piece of art at the end. I'm like, okay. It'd be like 45 minutes to an hour, because most of the other activities on the boat are like maybe an hour at the most.
Mm-hmm.
No, this mess was a full-on auction, and I got the free piece of art, and I won a drawing. Got a piece of jewelry and another free piece, and a free piece of art. So I got 2 free pieces of art, and actually bought art too. Which so happened that whenever I raised my little number thing, she had just come back from trivia, so she actually watched me, and I was like, uh-oh, I'm gonna get in trouble. But it was a really good deal, and it's cool art. We don't have it yet. They have to send it to us, so we'll show you what we're talking about whenever we get it. But so that was fun. The art auction was cool. The casino was cool. The casino's always neat. They had a sports bar on this one that they didn't have on the Dream.
That's true, yeah.
The sports bar was neat, especially with the NBA Finals, which NBA Finals one night they actually like canceled one of the movies, the deck movies, and played the NBA Finals on the deck. But they had the NHL hockey finals as well, and so those were playing in the sports bar, and so it was pretty cool because you kind of stay connected, but then kind of don't. But the rooms, we were scared because we had 2 rooms with 4 people in each room, and we were scared that the rooms were going to be like super cramped, but they had enough room. They had the pull down beds, and you know, the only time you're in the room, you might come back to kind of relax and have a drink or something, or take a nap. But you know, all 4 people really aren't in the room at the same time, except at night, and that's when you're going to bed.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't bad. I liked the deck plan, how it was, I don't know how to explain it, tiered.
Oh, how the chairs were like lined up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because on Dream it had like where the pool was, and it had a big deck with the chairs, and then like the deck above had chairs as well.
Yeah.
But like this, it's like spread out over like 3 levels.
It's like 4. It's quite a few.
It's like stadium. The like beach
lounge
chairs are like staggered.
That was great
up above
for the movies.
Yeah.
You didn't have to fight for seating.
It seemed like, I don't know if there was more chairs or just there was less people going to the movies on the deck, but it seemed like there was always chairs available.
The water slide's fun.
The water slide was cool. It hasn't been updated in a while. You could tell there were some things like where this boat, it's so funny. The Dream, we went on it, and it's a newer boat. Like, it's only like 4 years old or so, I think, because I think it came out in 13 or 12. But you could, like, on it, everything seemed like still fresh and new, but it didn't have like guys and stuff like that. And right after we left, we got off the boat in September, and I think it was January or February.
Yeah.
It got refurbished, so it got guys burgers and everything like that. And this one already has guys, but it's getting refurbished. The Conquest, we got off of it, and then in like June or July, I think it's getting refurbished and getting like Serenity deck and stuff like that. Like, so it's getting refurbished right after we got off it too. So
yeah, I liked the Serenity deck on the Dream though, because you could just go and they had the swings, the
Yep.
big bed swings. This one didn't have that yet.
the Vista will have everything. So we won't have to worry about it missing anything. It's got all the latest and greatest stuff. So we're excited about that. But any other thoughts on the boat?
No, overall I liked it. I was comfortable on that boat. It didn't feel too crowded. You didn't really see people that often. It never felt like overwhelmingly bad. But we also had Faster to the Fun, so we missed a lot of that morning crowd the first day.
And we didn't do it on the Dream. Everything was fine. Like, we didn't have any problems.
It's not a big
It
deal.
wasn't a big deal, but
You just get a whole extra.
oh my
half
gosh.
day.
Yeah, it was like we got in so fast. We got there like it started. Our thing was 11.
It was our boarding time was at 11, and we were on the boat by noon. I would say it was like 12, 15, maybe 15.
Yeah, because our time was like our window was like 11 to 12 or 11:30 to 12:30 or something like that. Because we got there a little bit early. We go in and like the boat wasn't ready yet, so we got through and we didn't wait in line at all. Like, there were people waiting in line to go through security check and stuff, and you skip all those lines. You skip right to the place where they check your passport. You skip right to the front of the security check. Then you go sit in this like waiting area. We sat there for like probably 45 minutes or an hour.
Yeah.
Just because the boat wasn't ready. And as soon as the boat was ready, we got up and we walked straight in the boat.
It was
And
nice.
oh, that was awesome.
And the rooms are ready when you do Faster to the Fun. You can go straight there if you need to drop off anything.
Yep. And there was a couple. It's so funny because on our other cruise, we didn't have to go to the customer service desk at all. And but on this one, like, I had to go like 4 or 5 times just for various little things, like to just ask questions and stuff. And there's like, if you ever been to the customer service desk on a cruise ship, it doesn't matter what time it is. It is always the line is always 300 people deep. And it's like, oh my gosh, we're going to wait in this line just to ask a 20-second question. But there's a Faster to the Fun line, which also is like the diamond and platinum. And if you're in a suite, like, it's for all 4 of those things. But there was never anybody in it. And I just walk up like, hey, ask my question real quick. Boom, gone. And it was like, that was to me, because if you get there during your time, if you pick like the early time, you get there a little bit early, like, you can get on the boat pretty quick. Like, it doesn't really, like, it saves you from staying in line, because like
it saves you a good hour of waiting in line, I would say, altogether. Because
we were in New Orleans before, and we probably stayed outside like 45 minutes, which isn't bad. Like, it's not a big deal to me, but it was super convenient. And that not waiting in that customer service line, because when you're on the boat and you're like, okay, I want to go do this and this and this and this, and like, oh, well, now I'm gonna stand in line for an hour to ask a question,
right?
Which, doesn't seem very appealing. So that was, to me, a bigger benefit than even getting on quick. And then we had to get off as early as possible because we had to go to my nephew's preschool graduation. So we took advantage of it then too, because we got off the boat. We just left at like 6 o'clock in the morning and just walked down, carried our own luggage. We're like, hey, we're Faster to the Fun. Faster to the Fun, you can be on the first group out. Like, because they give you a little number. Like, they give you a luggage tag with a number, and you have to wait for your number to be called. But if you're Faster to the Fun, you go down with group 1 or group 2 or whatever, I forget what it was, and you just walk right off the boat.
It was also nice in Grand Cayman because the tender, you get priority tender. You can go in the first one with Faster to the Fun to get off the ship. And if you were just hanging out, you could go then.
If you have a tender, if you go to a port and they don't have, what's the thing called?
A pier?
Yeah, a pier.
A dock,
Yeah, if they don't have a pier, then you have to take a tender boats up to the mainland.
I had fun.
Anything else?
No.
About the boat?
Not that I can think of. It was a good boat. I liked it. I'd go back on it.
Me too. Yeah, it was really good. I guess now we know that the Dream class boats are big enough and good. There's plenty to do, and the Conquest class are the same.
Yeah, they really are.
Because there's 3 or 4 boats of each, so that makes about 7 boats that now we know are
We'd be happy with.
Right? That's about it for the boat. Next time we'll talk about Jamaica.
Yes.
What did you think about Jamaica?
I liked Jamaica a lot.
Last time we did.
I liked this port better than Ocho Rios.
No, this was Ocho Rios.
Or Montego Bay was not my favorite.
Yeah. Because Montego Bay, we just got on one of the little shuttles and went.
Yeah,
We didn't do an excursion.
Tourist stuff. Like with Ocho Rios, you can actually walk around out. Like if you didn't take an excursion, I feel like you'd be fine going to the little shops. It felt safe, for a good ways up the road. But with Montego Bay, it was pretty much just the little Port Authority place, and then everything past that you had to go do something. Maybe go to the beach. But.
Yeah. So we'll talk more about Montego Bay, and now you got me saying it backwards. Ocho Rios next time, because it was pretty cool. We took a Jeep excursion. So, all right, well, see you next time.
Bye.